Namaskar. In this video of e-office related stuff, we will see some of the words which we used to hear when we read about e-office or file management system, or when you attend training organized by your department and office. It is likely that you hear these words in training, but no one explains these words, that what is meaning of these words, and so these words gets neglected. Understanding about all of these words is as such not necessary, but some of them are really important. Even if we do not know about these words, that will not create any problem in our working on e-office file management system or any other module. But knowing about these will be good only as we are working around in these scenarios, right? And knowing about these will add up to our knowledge also. We will understand the scenarios easily when these words come in front of us. We will able to relate the things easily. Some of the words in my notice that I have seen in e-office official document in downloads, that you may also check, and if you have seen the help document, then you will get these words. I have not created as such any words from outside, but if we will discuss at one place, then it will probably will be very helpful for many of us, I think. So let us start with these words. I will use the same this word document only for discussing the same. Need not to go to any browser or opening any website for this. Just let write one by one these words and discuss and understand the meaning. Name. So first one I am taking as, uh, let me change the font and color black. First one I am taking as DFA. Draft for approval is full form. I think you have seen draft for approval many times in my earlier video also, where we saw that we used to put any proposal to senior officers for approval, then we keep one draft which we create from create draft option, if you remember, for getting it approved and signed by digital signature, that is known as DFA. There one number also gets generated for the new DFA, like DFA slash something something, one unique number, you remember, right? If you do not remember, just go and you can check it, right? DFA is very important part. Second one is DNO, department nodal officer. What is this? For every department there is one nodal officer created. If it is e-office project or any other project, like for elections also, we know every work is assigned to one officer who is nodal officer for that work. Like that only for e-office, one nodal officer is assigned in every department who is responsible for executing and monitoring of his department activities to be undertaken, and its status related queries are asked to the nodal officer by higher authorities, that what is going on and what are the issues. So if you hear DNO, then you understand that department nodal officer it is. So if you hear DNO, then you understand that it is a department nodal officer, nothing else. Now next is word is DPI. It is dots per inch. It is not just related to e-office only. You will hear whenever there is a talk on scanning or quality of image. In simple words, it is actually, let's take a page and make many number of dots on it. If you make large number of dots, a very different type of picture will come, and if you will make very less number of dots, the picture will not be very clear and of poor quality, right? So it is just telling that in 1 inch how many dots are there, and as many dots in a single inch, the quality of image or document will be better. It is a natural thing, right? Dot per inch comes where in of e-office, you remember, it comes when we talk about scanning, that I need to do scanning of this document, that we discussed a lot in digitization video, that we will keep DPI settings to 150 to 200 DPI, so that our scanned document is of clear quality and of light size, so that we will not face issue while uploading or downloading of document. So there we hear DPI which must be clear to us. So next is DC. Many of you will understand who works in collectorate setup that it is district collector, but it is not that. In e-office scenario, it is meaning is digitization coordinator. Digitization coordinator. Okay, actually, large office setups have one person assigned for digitization process as well known as DC. Maybe any officer or any technical person. So it is about DC. That is digitization coordinator. And next word that may come in front of us is ADF. It is not only related to e-office, but is a general term. It is automatic document document feeder. Okay, it is actually feature of our printer or scanner. You may know it. The smart multifunction printers that comes today in market and offices in which printing happens, scanning also happens. In general scanners, we keep pages one by one manually and scan the pages one by one and join them to make single PDF. And in some of the scanners, there is option of keeping pages together and pages gets automatically scanned one by one. It makes a single scanned PDF. Some of you may have seen for sure. It is like a document feeder. Now in market, scanners of very high speed came into market in which printing work cannot be done, but in that you just need to keep pages from above vertically and it scans pages at very high speed that if you will see, you will really appreciate. These are really costly, but in an office at least one must be available for doing digitization work. So it is about ADF. You must know it. Okay. So next word that you will see a lot. mm, I will take next word is yeah. Next word is we will discuss about digital signer certificate. I'll write here DSC. We call it as DSC in shortcut. You have seen it very well many times. I've told a lot about these in my videos. Still, it is digital signing certificate. Okay, dedicated video on this topic covering many aspects of digital signer certificate where we discussed about Java, and in latest video we discussed about DSC signer service. There a lot of discussion we have done, right? Please see those videos, or you just need to know at least what is DSC. That is like a pen drive thing called as dongles having our digital signs which are used to sign online, which displays some of our information like name of the signer and date and time details. You need to know a little about this because you'll encounter this word a lot, right? Next is I will take as ICT. It is a general term. It is a general term used as information communication technology for. Okay, information communication technology. Okay, ICT comes sometimes, and it is like sometimes information and communication technology also be written at people tell like this only information and is also used. You hear this a lot. It is not related to any e-office stuff, but it is a term related to computerization, information technology, internet services, video conferencing. A lot of such area comes under ICT. If you read document, you will encounter this word a lot, like under ICT e-office project is to be implemented and something like these. Okay, so if you know it, you will not get confused that it is just a word talking about communication and information technology. That's all about it. Next word is MMP. So you may heard it a lot. Its meaning is mission mode project. What are mission mode projects? Actually, Government of India bodies create many of the websites, projects, but those come under MMP has to be completed in a time frame. Fixed targets are there and monitoring is also very high. So need to make these on grounds or implement in a very timely manner. Government has high attention on these projects. A lot of dedicated teams are deployed at all levels. So e-office is also under mission mode project of central government. List of mission mode projects. If you'll check, you'll find this. If you understand this, it's a good. Now next word I'll write as NEGP, National E-Governance program. Okay, it is like what I explained in mission mode project, like that it is dedicated program for e-governance projects to bring information technology in our system and life, especially in government system where most of the work used to be done manually. Now many of the ministries, that in central ministry, this has been implemented in all, I think. Now state governments came forward and directing to implement e-office at district level also. So government made for implementation of information technology a national program, like will have some dedicated fund for its implementation and teams and ministries, right? So this kind of program is called NEGP. One next word I will take as PPI. PPI. What is this? The full form is pixels per inch. What we discussed just above, I'll come. What we have discussed just now, that was dots per inch, that is DPI. Like that only, this is PPI. Whenever you go into your any of the image online or your computer, you will see about pixels or you heard about pixel. In general terms, pixels is also like dots only, and pixels per inch are in what numbers will decide the quality of image. If it is more, then image will be of good quality, or else if it is less, then image will be of poor quality. Okay, so if you will see PPI instead of DPI, so you just understand that it is nothing new and it is just pixels per inch. Okay, no issue in this, just a normal term in my view. One word you hear is SOP. It is not just related to e-office stuff, but a general term. Full form is standard operating procedures, right? SOPs. Now what is a procedure? Means a defined steps need to follow, simply defined process, not to move here and there for from those steps. No shortcuts, just follow the same what has been told, what has been instructed. You cannot do anything what you like or feel may be better. Straight do what has been told and decided, then only your work is acceptable, otherwise it will not be accepted or approved. This is so a general term, standard operating procedures. It is not an e-office term. It is used in every project, every work, either it is engineering based projects. Everywhere there are SOPs that inside factory you need to follow these steps and security measures that need to follow with machines, otherwise accident can happen. Okay, I think it is clear. What else you will hear? You will hear PIC. It is project implementation committee. Okay, what happens is for every project implementation, a committee is formed who will decide that what will be the best way for implementation, what people are needed, how to start, what resources will be needed. It's a kind of directive body. It is not just about e-office, but any other project or factory setup, etc., will have a committee, PIC. The head of committee is head of office, like district collector in case of district administration. Some members will be technical, like from NIC or e-governance department, some administrative officers, some clerk, or like in collectorate we have office superintendent. So as such group of people form committee to execute the work in the office, who will decide all the needful steps and passes orders time to time to execute the work in this regard. So these are the above words I feel and found to be discussed. I think these are enough. I think, yeah, actually one word is also coming in mind which we'll discuss. That will be last word for this. That is FR. Some people may like to talk in shortcuts. I don't know why they do this. I don't like to talk in short words. So if we will know the full forms and meaning, then it will be good. So no odd situation will come as a technical part. So FR is a fresh receipt. I have talked a lot on this receipts in dedicated video in both Hindi and English, and you may refer to that. Receipt is just that what comes in our office, and if someone says fresh FR has come, means one new receipt or new dark has come. Nothing more than that. These are some of the abbreviations came in my notice, and I remember, and I felt that these should be discussed so that no doubt will come in any mind if they encounter these abbreviations. So I just want to say in last part of this video that how you feel about these videos, I don't know. I just try to help and make clear some of the concepts that I may know little about. You may write about what you feel in comments. If there is any mistakes or suggestions you observed, that is also welcomed. So next time they may be taken care of. As such, main core of e-office file management system I have already covered a long back in Hindi, almost 2 years back I have covered, and in English I have done in just last 1 or 2 months on request of some people. So in English and Hindi, main core have been covered. And if you'll practice, you'll become master of that. No issue in that. You'll be no doubt in it. If something comes new like DSC signer service came, and so I created video on that in Hindi and English. Just I think last week I did that. So if something will come like on which discussion is required, so I will try to cover this. As I received earlier a lot of emails on preparing videos on general technical subjects not related to e-office or file management system. So I responded very late because I was not interested in doing that. But later, as so many mails came, so I started preparing those videos like very simple topics I took, but did it in Hindi. So converting Hindi videos to English is a very challenge because just this video, like this video, I earlier it prepared in Hindi so and played that video in player and just recorded that in English. So it takes energy and time as well. So there are very biggest constraint with that also. If you understand Hindi and do not know much about technology, they may refer to those videos in playlist. It is in technical basics category or may share with children of your family and friends and your colleagues so that knowledge can be shared with everyone. It is your choice, of course. I'm closing the video now. Thanks a lot, friends. Thanks a lot.